the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Friends, today we are in the holiest place in the world, Jannat-ul-Baqi. This is the place where 70,000 people will enter paradise without reckoning. This is the place where Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, will come first after emerging from his blessed grave. When Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was in his last moments, he came to this place with a companion. He sat here for a long time and prayed for the people of Jannat-ul-Baqi. After returning home, he developed a severe fever. This is the sacred place where 10,000 companions are buried. This is the very place where Hazrat Fatima, Imam Hassan, Hazrat Usman Ghani, Hazrat Abbas, Hazrat Bibi Fatima, and the blessed wives, sons and daughters of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, are buried. Every companion of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, had a unique status, but there was one companion whose death caused the throne of Allah to shake. Subhanallah, a strange fragrance is emanating here. The scent of this soil provides peace to the heart and freshness to the soul. Why wouldn't this soil be fragrant, as thousands of the noble companions are buried here? May Allah grant all my viewers the opportunity to visit this place. All viewers should write, Assalamu alayka ya Rasulallah, in the comment box. O beloved Prophet of Allah, the one who will intercede for us in the hereafter, the one who guided us to the true path, the one who turned people towards Allah, countless blessings and peace be upon you. As numerous as the leaves of the trees, the foam of the sea, the grains of sand, the rays of the sun, the drops of water, and even the breaths of all the people in this world. From Jannatul-Baqi, we can see the blessed tomb of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, where he is resting in peace. The old name of Jannat-ul-Baqi was Jannatul-Baqi al-Gharqad. Gharqad is a tree that still grows in deserted areas. It is a thorny tree because at that time this part of Jannatul-Baqi was desolate. There were countless bushes and Gharqad trees here. In Hadith, this piece of paradise is named Jannatul-Baqi al-Gharqad. Arabs call it al-Baqi, while we call it Jannat-ul-Baqi. Dear friends, during the time of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, this place was outside the city. At that time, its length and width were around 100 meters, but now it is approximately 18 acres. During the time of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, there was a small neighborhood between Jannat-ul-Baqi and Masjid-i-Nabawi, which was called Aghwat. This neighborhood existed during the Banu Umayyah era, remained during the Banu Abbas era, but was eventually demolished during the Ottoman Caliphate. Upon entering Jannat-ul-Baqi, the first grave is of Hazrat Fatima, the beloved daughter of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Countless blessings and peace be upon Hazrat Fatima and her offspring. Next to her is the grave of her dear son Imam Hassan, about whom Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Hassan is my son, and Hussein is the son of Ali. Hazrat Hassan bore a great resemblance to Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Next to them is the grave of the beloved uncle of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, Hazrat Abbas. The three graves you see here belong to the three daughters of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, Hazrat Kulthum, Hazrat Zainab, and Hazrat Ruqayya. Two of them were married to Hazrat Usman. These three daughters were born before the declaration of prophethood. Hazrat Zainab was married to her cousin Abu al-As. Hazrat Zainab had a daughter named Imama, whom Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, loved dearly. During prayer, he would even carry her in his arms. Once, a Najashi, Abyssinian king, gifted a precious ring to Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he gave this ring as a gift to his granddaughter Imama. When Hazrat Zainab passed away, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself placed her in the grave. With a sorrowful heart, he prayed, O Allah, ease the hardship and sorrow of her grave. Allah accepted his prayer and made things easier for her. This is the grave of Hazrat Aisha, whom Hazrat Muhammad loved immensely. When Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, departed from this world, his head was in the lap of Hazrat Aisha. The first people to be buried in this cemetery were Asad bin Zurara and Usman bin Mazun. In this cemetery, several blessed wives of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, are also buried, including Hazrat Sauda bint Zam'a, Hazrat Hafsa bint Umar, Hazrat Zainab bint Khuzaimah, Hazrat Salama, Hazrat Juwairiya bint Harith, Hazrat Habiba, Hazrat Safiya, and Hazrat Maria. Moreover, Jannatul-Baqi holds great significance because 5 out of the 10 blessed companions, Ashra Mubashara, are buried here. These 5 companions are Hazrat Usman bin Affan, Hazrat Talha bin Ubaidullah, Hazrat Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Hazrat Saad bin Abi Waqqas, and Hazrat Sa'id bin Zaid. Friends, the grave you see ahead belongs to Imam Malik. This is the place where the beloved son of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, Ibrahim bin Muhammad, is buried. This is the grave of Sa'id bin Abi Waqqas. Additionally, the graves of Abdullah bin Masud and Fatima bint Asad are also located here. Friends, this is the same place where the grave of that beloved companion of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, lies, upon whom 70,000 angels descended. The chief angel of paradise, Gabriel, wore a silk garment on that day. When the angels carried his soul to the heavens, the throne of Allah trembled in joy at his arrival. Saad bin Muad was the reason an entire tribe accepted Islam. He was the chief of his tribe. As soon as he embraced Islam, he told his people, "It is forbidden for me to speak to you until you accept Islam." His tribe held him in such high regard that before the evening, all of them had accepted Islam. During the Battle of the Trench, when the Jews supported the Quraysh of Makkah, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, learned of this and besieged their forts along with his companions. Saad bin Muad had strong relations with the Jews, so they agreed to accept him as an arbiter. They said, "Whatever decision Saad bin Muad makes, we will accept it." Saad bin Muad ruled that those who fought in the battle should be executed, while their women and children should be taken as captives. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was very pleased with this decision and said, "You have judged according to the decree of Allah." When the migrants from Makkah arrived in Medina, Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah was paired as a brother to Saad bin Muad. Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah had accepted Islam through the preaching of Hazrat Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said about him, "If there is a truthful and trustworthy person in my ummah, it is Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah." During the Battle of Badr, when Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked his companions how to deal with the Quraysh, Saad bin Muad said, "We have believed in you, and we bear witness that you are the true prophet. If you command us to jump into the sea, we will do so without hesitation." Hearing this, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him's eyes filled with tears. The first companion to embrace Islam in Medina was Usman bin Mazun, whose grave was the first in Jannat-ul-Baqi, followed by Asad bin Zurara. Today, Jannat-ul-Baqi spans 180,000 square meters, where many companions rest. Everyone remembers the tragic incident of Hara when Yazid's forces desecrated Masjid-i-Nabawi for 3 days. Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar, Raziallahu ta'ala Anhu, narrated that Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The first person for whom the earth will be split open will be me, then Abu Bakr, then Umar. Then I will go to the people of Baki, and they will gather around me." Near the gate of Jannatul-Baqi lie 2 paternal aunts of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, Safiya and Atika. Safiya was the mother of Sa'id bin Abi Waqqas, while Arwa, the third aunt, was the mother of Hazrat Usman Ghani. Like Jannatul Mu'alla, old graves here are exhumed every 5 years, with bones buried deeper to make space for new burials. Pilgrims who pass away in Medina are also laid to rest here. This is the grave of Dai Halima, the foster mother of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, whom he deeply honored. The grave of Hazrat Usman Ghani was originally in his garden, later included in Jannatul-Baqi by Amir Muawiyah. Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, would visit this place at night saying, "Peace be upon you, O inhabitants of the believers' dwellings. If Allah wills, we too shall meet you after some time." He also said, Whoever dies in Mecca or Medina will be raised on the Day of Judgment in a state of peace. If you found this video informative, please like and share it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Jazakallah khair.